Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be giving you a tutorial on how to make a peppermint paper squishy. Supplies you'll be needing are stuffing, a pair of scissors, some tape. I recommend the Scotch tape or the Target brand tape in this container, something circular to trace around with. This is optional, but I highly recommend it. Some colored materials, and finally a piece of paper. By folding your piece of paper in half, and this doesn't have to be perfect, but just fold it the hamburger way, not the skinny hot dog way. So it looks like this, and then you're going to take your circular thing you're tracing. This could be a water bottle, a bowl, or lotion like I have, and take a pencil trace around your item so you get a perfect circle. Now that you have that, and don't do it too hard, just keep it kind of light so you don't actually see the outline. Once you cut it out, you'll be able to erase anything. So do that lightly. Pick your color of choice. I would recommend green or red for this craft. You can do whatever color you want. I'm going to be using these fancy markers, but of course you can just use regular Crayola markers, which is what I actually typically use, but I'm going to use some fancy markers just for fun. Whatever coloring material you use really doesn't matter as long as it's not like paint or watercolor. Now to draw this, it's very simple. Just start with finding the middle and making like a little dot. And once you have it, it doesn't have to be completely in the middle, but relatively in the middle, you can start drawing your squiggles out. So do one section like this, and then your next section, this is like near the middle of the bottom of your peppermint, and then I'm going to make one more, and then you just color in these little chunks that you just separated, and that is how you draw a peppermint. Once you have that all colored in, you can add a face if you want. That's what I'm going to be doing because I just like to make it cute like that, but if you want to keep it like a plain peppermint, you could do that too. But I'm going to add a face with some black pen. I love these Peppermint pens. And with this, I'm just going to draw a little smile. I'm going to add actually a little green streak in the middle of these white portions just because I want to add a little bit more color. As I'm feeling very extra, I'm going to add some glitter just for fun. Oh, that was a lot. I'm going to keep it away from the face though. And you can find these glitters at the dollar store. You're going to take your tape, just cover your squishy drawing, well, not a squishy yet, your drawing in clear tape. Now that your design is all taped up and you can kind of see the back of where you drew, you're going to tape the back as well in the same way you did the front. You have your design drawn and both sides covered in tape, you're going to take your scissors and carefully cut out your design. Now at this point you could tape these two together, leave a little hole open, and then stuff your squishy, but I'm going to be making this 3D and showing you guys how. If you're making it 3D, go ahead and take another sheet of paper and your tape and cover the edge of the paper's strip just in tape. I'm just leaving this a plain white color since it's a peppermint, and I think plain white will do. But if you want to color the strip in, you could if you want the middle of your squishy's like thickness to be in a different color. Now cut this strip out. To make sure this is even in thickness, go ahead and fold your paper over, make a crease, and with that you can just cut along this crease so it's a little easier to see how thick the actual strip should be. This piece of paper, make sure that the ends are about the same width, and mine are. You want to make sure that it actually wraps around, is able to wrap around your whole design, and if not, mine is a little short, you're going to make an extra bit to attach to this strip so it can actually wrap around full squishy. So I'm going to just add an extra little bit to the edge of my strip. Now that you have your elongated strip, that should be able to wrap around your whole design, and if anything a little over is best. You are ready to attach your strip to your front design. So take a piece of tape and your strip and put it at the edge of your strip just like so. And with that, you're going to take your scissors and cut small strips into your tape so it looks like this, and you're able to fold over smaller flaps of tape. Now take your design and put your paper and tape right up at the edge of each other and just fold it over and continue to do that around your squishy. And once you run out of tape, you just keep on adding strips and cutting slits into the tape so it's easier to fold over and makes a cleaner look for the edges. So it looks like this, and then you carefully, and this takes some time, just fold over each strip onto the front of your squishy. Now that you've reached the end of your taping, and you might have an extra bit like me, or you might not, you're going to strip that down, and if you don't have any extra, it should look something like this. And take another piece of tape and tape those two pieces together so they combine to look like this. And then you're going to do the same on the inside where you put those two pieces together. You're just going to put another piece of tape to seal it on top. And then you have the first part of your squishy done, and you have to do the same to the back. Taking this piece, you're going to do basically the same thing, but it is a little bit different and kind of harder. You take another piece of tape. Count how many times I said that, too many. You take that, and then you put a few slits in the tape as you did before, and then you take the back and hold it up to these pieces of tape and fold it over so it wraps around the whole thing. So see how it's like this? You keep on doing that around your whole squishy until you have one hole left open, and make sure it's about like this big, just so you're able to actually put the stuffing inside your squishy. You're left with a hollow squishy with one hole open. You're going to take your stuffing and stuff your squishy. And you want to put a little more stuffing than you think you'll actually need for the squishier it to turn out. And especially since I made this so thick, I'm going to have to put quite a bit of stuffing for it to be squishy, so just keep that in mind. Now that your squishy is stuffed, you're going to take your tape and seal the hole shut, Just like you did with the sides before, you're doing the same thing to seal it shut. And finally, you are done with your squishy, and you can squish it all you want. Let me know if this is helpful, and if you have any questions down below, I'll make sure to answer them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and have a very Merry Christmas.